welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
It is arguably the biggest game on planet Earth. And now this grand game enters its 6th decade. We welcome you to Santa Clara and Levi Stadium for Super Bowl 60. Tonight, gentlemen, we've got a good one coming your way. It's the AFC champion New England Patriots and the champions of the NFC, the Seattle Seahawks. Around the globe, wherever you are, welcome to America's great sports day. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, Super Bowl Sunday. Great to share it with you one more time, Greg. What a 2025 season, all the twists, all the turns, and it all culminates tonight here in Santa Clara.
And I think this is a matchup like that. Just even a couple of weeks ago, but you look at the rosters, both sides of the ball, very well balanced, very well coached. So I think the biggest thing each team told us all week was, let's just handle the emotions of the pregame. Let's handle all of the lead up, because once that ball's kicked off, let's just rely on what's gotten us here. And I think we're in for a treat.
After all the hype, it's finally time for football. It's Super Bowl Sunday. And off we go on EA Sports. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Seahawks come out, and they are led by a new quarterback, Sam Darnold. From USC, he's bounced around for his first 7 seasons. This is 5th different franchise as he starts year 8 in the NFL. And Greg, it's year 1 with the Seahawks.
All week long, they just keep telling themselves it's just another game, and then reality sets in. And I promise, as he takes the field right now, Mike, the thoughts and the emotions swirling around his head, he's got to do his best to harness it. These are the games that legacies are built upon. He understands, even though he's had this long journey, he is going to be judged based on these next 4 quarters.
At the 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is hot! And he will take this one in. 73 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. 2nd play of the game, big touchdown. They strike first.
Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Seahawks are off and running here in the Super Bowl. They lead 7-0. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. On the return, Travion Henderson. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. So here come the Patriots, and Greg, they are led by their 2nd-year quarterback, the number 3 overall pick in 2024 out of North Carolina. It's Drake Maye.
You just can't imagine the emotions and the thoughts swirling around his head as he takes the field on this opening drive, Mike. I mean, you think of the journey they've been on, their regular season, that gauntlet of playoff games, through the AFC playoffs, and now here they are. He's taking the field as the starting quarterback in the Super Bowl, and he's 4 quarters away from living out his dream.
And let's give him about 4 on that one. Reek Woolen brings him down.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. From out of the gun, here's Maye. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Byron Murphy gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Working out of the gun.
And now he's just single-handedly taking over this drive, Mike. I mean, they better find a way to neutralize him before he does more damage. Get more bodies on him. Take the protection to him. Either way, just get him blocked.
On 4th down, Bryce Beringer out to punt for New England. Rashid Shaheed back to return this one. Taken at the 19. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive, so try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, here's Darnold. A throw on the move is caught. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Walker. Past midfield to the 45. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
They'll go play action with Darnold. Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba. He's taken down just shy of the 10. A gain there of 20. 1st down, Seattle.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's how this 1st quarter will come to an end. Seahawks football beginning this 2nd quarter. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10.
Check the kicker, guys. Give them some time. Make this happen. Get these 3 points. Un punto más. You can't move the ball on up here, man.
Shaheed in motion. Darnold to throw on 2nd down. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass handoff, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The field goal a moment ago, now set to kick this one away. On the return, Henderson. And he's down at 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Patriots offense ready for their second possession, and nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0. So they come up with 1st and 10. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. Down the sideline, past the 45. A terrific run, finally brought down, but he's inside the 35-yard line. A big play here in the big game to gain of 43 yards. Throwing on 1st and 10 is Maye. He'll get this over the middle to Diggs. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. First catch of the game for Diggs, and it's a 1st down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
Stevenson goes over the top and into the end zone.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. He's got it, and the Pats are on the board. It's 10-7.
Makes the score Seahawks 10, Patriots 7.
Down, Borregales is back to send this one away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. With a solid start so far. Touchdown and a field goal on their first 2 possessions. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walter to start the drive. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Back for more on Super Bowl Sunday after this. Here's 2nd and 6. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. So it's 4th down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. That's Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Patriots offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Maye. Open man, Demario Douglas. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drop.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points. Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
Well brought down at the 28-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here comes 2nd and 4. They'll motion the slot man right. Maye to throw on 2nd down. He'll step up and run. New England going to take their 2nd timeout. They'll stop the clock. 24 seconds to go until halftime.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. And a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. It's the tight end Henry in motion. To throw on 1st down is Maye. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up the 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Pick up the 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 15-yard line.
And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Borregales for the field goal try. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Pats will level the score at 10 apiece.
Really impressive way to close out this first half. I mean, you think about it, Mike, they come away with points. They leave virtually no time remaining for their opponent to possess the ball. And on top of that, they get the ball first coming out of the break, so they'll get a chance here to double up points if they can have a good opening possession of the second half.
So the late field goal brings us level. Final few seconds before halftime as the kick's away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Darnold to throw on first down. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight, competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you, my friend. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of this second half. Could we have a finish to remember here in Santa Clara? Second half underway in Super Bowl 60. On the return, Henderson. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. Low-scoring game, all tied. Third quarter, and a touchdown here could go a long way. See if they can get it on this drive. First and 10. It's Henderson to start this drive. Up the sideline to the 40. Crazy. He gets free. He's inside the 30. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, New England. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series. They've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
The extra point now for Borregales. He knocks it through. And the Patriots go up by 7. It is now 17-10.
Seahawks 10.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Shaheed now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. decent field position to start this drive. The Seahawks offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. Find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with first down and 10.
Already know I got to go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Freshest on the globe. Got trying to snatch out my soul.
This drive starts on the ground with Walder, and they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Once again, it's Walker. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Good run after a good run. This one for 14 yards and another first down.
First and 10.
Well, after the nice run to start the drive, why not go back to the well and try it again? And that's exactly what they do. Have to imagine at some point now, the defense tries to change their look.
On first and 10, here comes Walker. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's second and 1. Now Walker. Space to run inside the 20. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. 22 yards, the pickup there. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Explosive plays. Teams understand just how valuable they are in regards to the ability to score points. Typically, they come through the air, Mike. In this case, they got it on the ground. Now they find themselves inside the red zone.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 6.
Third and 6. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. He'll try, and he will get into the end zone. Sam Darnold. Touchdown, Seahawks. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Myers now to add the PAT. The kick is good, and the Seahawks will come back to tie things at 17.
Ain't no other king than his rep thing, Nick siblings. Nothing for my children. What? They disappearing. I'm in a city with a flag beginning throwing.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Patriots offense and their running back, Henderson, making their way back out there. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's May. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looks like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it, you start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
A run, and this is Henderson. He'll manage only a couple. Derek Hall there to bring him down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Down to the final quarter in Super Bowl 60. We'll return for the 4th from Santa Clara after this. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And he is very close to the 1st down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Seahawks offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. We're all even, 4th quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. Darnold. That's dropped off for Walker. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
Now Darnold. That one swung out wide to Walker. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
It's 4th down.
The Seahawks sending out their punt team. Important punt here in this tie game late. On the return is Jones. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Throwing now is Maye. Digs on the reception. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in Super Bowl 60. We're back to see this one wrap up. After this, they'll come up now for 2nd down. They'll stick to the ground. It'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll drop to throw. Open man is Douglas. It's complete. And he'll finally be taken down. A massive play to get them on the border of field goal range.
1st down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there. It's 2nd down. To throw is Maye. He's got his man, Keyshawn Butte. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. That one taken in by Douglas. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. Second down and 8. Maye to throw again. There's a short one to Hooper. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard is going to help the field goal kicker right now.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Big, big play. 3rd and 2. The slot man in motion right. On 3rd and 2, it's Maye. He will not be able to get to the end. They shut him down. Taken down behind the line. And it's 4th down.
Anytime it's 3rd and short, you better account for the running backs out of the backfield. And that's exactly what they do here. Great job by the defense, taking them down for a loss. Brings up 4th down.
So a big spot looming here for Andres Borregales. This a potential game winner. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
The Seahawks take over for first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's first down. To throw is Darnold. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. And there it is. The new record holder for most Super Bowl wins is the New England Patriots, champions for the 7th time. Wow, you talk about a compelling Super Bowl. That's as good as we could ask for, Greg. A struggle tight till the end, but ultimately, one team had a little bit more, and they are now the champions.
And as in the case in so many Super Bowls, Mike, your entire franchise, and for a lot of these players, their legacies are altered by a play here, a play there. This could have been a totally different outcome, but let's give credit to the champs. They made the plays when they needed, and that's NFL ball, and I'll tell you what, they're going to enjoy this celebration.
So that'll do it for another sensational season of the NFL on EA Sports. For our entire team, and with my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, good night from Santa Clara, California.